We need something to capture that black hole. Let's return to the sanctuary. I'm sure your grandfather will have something fit for purpose lying around. Now that is impressive. Reinforced sapphire bound with a Rosenberg frame would fetch a packet at auction. Clearly designed to contain the uncontainable. A supernatural design to hold a supernatural prey. Something's wrong! Hold on! Underation and a hill of pirates. That black hole and this vial. I need to get my energy back. I think my fortunes, in this regard, are tied to this vial. Let's start with that encoder device we found earlier. You can start by placing me in the front of it, where I'll fit nice and snug. How curious. This model appears to be some kind of encoding machine. It could possibly be the solution to my current worries. Get it? Yeah. Well, I wonder if this pursuit could be fine. That lit her up like an Easter mass. Oh, we got a work cut out for us here. It's gonna require you to get your hands dirty with what looks like, some programming? You'll need to handle this one yourself. It looks like it's got something to do with lighting up bulbs around them numbers. Huh. Whilst you're wrestling with this contraption, may I indulge in a moment to reflect? Part of the tangle we just got ourselves into. Such wonder. And then, well, a sorrowful event. Two great men. Well, one, and a so-so scribbler. Removed from the world like they never was. A pair of verifiable eunuchs. I've never been a Bible thumper, Asher. Yet agree with the wisdom that man should never play God. And what came out of our master's laboratory? Was it left just to sit there? You'd have to be born yesterday to say so. Are we embroiled in some sort of race for his technology? And how did this technology tumble into your grandfather's hands? That's it! It's working! Oh. Like a slap to the face. Well, that's one proverbial chapter done. But if we want to finish our so-called book, we need 5 full vials to get this thing full. Eureka! The very essence of a singularity. Distilled and refined like a fine whiskey. This new reprogrammed drop has reinvigorated my circuits. After you, son. I have a hunch that fitting out the transporter with more of these charged vials will be the key to solving this chronological conundrum. One.
It's another beautiful day.
Two. Personal haven. That might be a little too much praise because I don't see no limitless liquor cabinet. Strange. An old cassette tape. Perhaps it contains something interesting. We need a way to play it.
Today's date is March 23rd, 2000.
Let's hope this kitchen is 5-star.
Today's subject, discovering duality. We have had setbacks in trying to entangle the two original timepieces. But upon deeper investigation, all devices seem to embrace a certain essence, a duality of sorts. I posit that the force intertwined within the two timepieces is actually two harmonious forces, entropy and synchrony. As with many things in nature,
Base Haven hygiene functions are online. For full access to additional restroom and
to have such
relaxation
forces
features,
distilled
please
into
ensure you
two
have enough
such
credit.
inanimate items is
What?
puzzling.
So you
and
make a
potentially
deposit
dangerous.
before you
It
deposit?
is, therefore, of paramount importance that these two instruments remain within close proximity to each other to maintain equilibrium. At least, until I understand more about this grand progenitor. Further examination of this phenomenon is imperative at this time. Oh, if we could harness these forces, I believe we could start to bend the wheels of the universe. It is as if we have been allowed to peek behind the curtain of the universe and glimpse at the great machine behind it all.
Lord, that sounded complex. Why do people insist on understanding all things? The more I learn about people, the more I like my own dog. Number 2. Hope you remember what you're doing. While you're busy getting those ducks in a row, best I unpack that last adventure. Poor Helmet. That was a hefty price to pay for Von Braun to escape. I do hope the Russians won't see hide nor hair of his rocket technology. Something tells me that won't be the last we see of the Temporal Management Bureau. War is chaos enough without our adversary joining the party. When a patriot can serve the other side without even knowing, what hope do any of us have? That said, when has a soldier been anything else but a marionette? Dancing in a booth for the pleasure of its master. We'll never know the full picture. Only time has that privilege. But you did well, son. I only wish I had a medal to pin on you. That said, I'm a pretty impressive trinket, no? Much better, thank you. Well, that's not too bad on the eyes, is it? Huh, feels powerful too. Looks like things are adding up. Each new vial adds a new shine to its coat. Best complete this device to complete the whole look. Time's a charm, or something like that. Okay, time to flex my muscles. Back to the encoder machine. Your brain switched on this time. I don't mean to distract you from your tasks, son, but I've been left discombobulated by what we just saw. That Mayan era, that atrocity, the inquisition of a people, seared into our minds, will fill but a page in a book as century upon century of calamity drowns out the previous year's sorrows with lamentations anew. If all wisdom survived, would man keep turning the wheel? And if to lose is to win somewhere downstream, could winning now mean blue ruin later on? Have we been a force for ill, or a force for good, son? Time will tell. fighting fit once more. All these crumbs are finally adding up, Asher. Hopefully we can now break bread with whatever your grandfather is up to. Well, that brings a sparkle to my eye. This thing changes with each new vial. I say let's finish the job. Whoever said threesomes are complicated is a damn fool. Look how nicely those three vials look together. Beautiful. Right, where to next? Again. Right. Let's get me patched up, please. Asher, it does appear you need to get every one of those bulbs lit. The key being that each number shows exactly how many lights should be turned on in the neighboring cells. No more, no less. Also note that there is a difference between a bulb being lit and on. You following? Again, I'll leave this up to you. I hope you're feeling smart. Don't pay me no never mind while you're toiling away, but I just can't help but dig a mite deeper into the happenings of that last bygone age. The music, your drumming, it brought the people together. As strange as that Jimmy fella was, maybe he was right. The hands of fate do bring us together, and it's up to us to see how we want to play that proverbial song. Play in tune, a breakup. Maybe that's what the point of this unruly and, frankly, fragrant festival was. In a time of unrest, we are meant to find, or rather, reconnect to what makes us tick. Like a clock. And it's always easier to do that to a good beat, I say. Yes, united. United we can fill an arena with light and love. It's nice to have that reminder every now and then. Just what the doctor ordered. Thanks, Doc. Hoo-wee! Now we're cooking with fire. Well, ain't that something? 4 complete vials. Question is, where the hell's the 5th?
Feeling tired? Get some rest. Sleep leads to a happy life.
Careful, son. I hear they charge by the snore.
Thanks, Houston. Yeah, it's breathtaking up here. And yes, we hadn't forgotten. Got one shot with this pit stop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tense takeoff, but you boys have got it. We'll get you both home safe. Before all that, can one of you sort that flag? Make things official? In front of the camera, if you please, gentlemen.
Roger. You hear all that? Howdy, partner. Roger. You hear all that? Go ahead, grab the flag from the lander. I'll get this camera sorted. One way or another. Yeah, where's the flagpole, Chief? Yeah. Don't forget your helmet on the way back, okay?
You can land a spacecraft, but you can't raise a flag? Well, hurry up so I can play a round of golf before Christmas.
Hey, Neil. Howdy, partner.